A culture is as rich and as capable of surviving as it has imaginative artists. The artist is looked upon to start things. The artist injects the spirit of life into a culture. So have you observed that to be the case?
But particularly science fiction and fantasy, you can touch on rather serious issues in a beautiful environment, an environment with dragons, an environment with flying saucers that are shaped like beautiful donuts or, something, I don't know what. But you can hit on some very difficult issues in a way that really encompasses man's history of storytelling. Because how do we pass on think about what you pass on to your children. You teach them by telling stories.
I say that I like fantasy because I like the idea that there is magic in the world at some level, and I like science fiction because I like the idea that the human race has a future, right? And so everything is not apocalypse. Like I think Scott Knoll said when he was giving a talk, right. At the end he said, pessimism is propaganda. They want you to think that there is no hope so that you don't take action. And I love the idea that we can build a mental model of the world, of the future, a possibility that allows us to make positive steps in a positive direction.
For me, escapism is really important, especially in the past number of years. There's so much going on in the world that can bring us down and depress us and make us, have a hard time to move forward. And so, there's a lot in particular in speculative fiction that, can help figure out where we might be going in the future and to help us grow. But in terms of escapism, I feel like it's just important for us always to take a break, to relax. If you're on and stressed out about things for so long, we just get worn out and we kind of lose our will. And so having a reprieve is very important to, refuel our inspiration, refuel our brains, and having, a sense of hopefulness that's worth continuing.
I do feel like when I'm connected with my art, I feel like I'm connected to the universe. I'm connected with something so much bigger than myself, and it gives me this incredible desire to just soak up everything that I can. And there's a love in it, and I want to connect with people because I want to experience that creativity too, and that creates dreams. And I feel like that's, you have a vision for the future, and you continue to see that vision in a way that's beyond just making a painting. It's like, well, I just can't wait to paint until I die. Like it's this unquenchable thirst that I have to express my creativity and to share it with other people. And I think that builds worlds, it helps build societies, it helps build dreams that come into fruition. Because it's not just the end goal. There's always something else that lies after that. And, and it makes me proud to be human. It makes me proud to be attached to that part of myself. And I think that's where I want to tie it in with that.